Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains, Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bruins offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the ground with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Dropping back, it's Garbers. Gets it out fast. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
The Bruins will snap it on first and 10.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
No huddle offense to the line. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jones. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Pushes ahead. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage, I can promise you that. They're like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. This time it's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Gilmore. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Stanford went on the road and just dominate. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Cardinal ever do that? 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and they get you.
And he breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Gabriel. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll run it again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Gilmore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Gets it out quickly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bruins are on the move.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Scanning the field, it's Garbers coming after him. He's got him in the flat. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He caught it, and he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Oregon!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Harden. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Dropping back, it's Garbers. Using the quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown, UCLA!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking for room, it's Harden. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Looking to throw on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You know, nowadays, so many people go for it on fourth down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on third down. You ain't going for it now. Third and long, and I bring the blitz, and I get home. No fourth down for you.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Holden. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Ducks are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. They'll leave it with him. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's James. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt.
That makes the score 17, UCLA 13.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A quick pass to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick New.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Akron. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the option. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Going up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires left. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grab near the marker. It's Gilmore. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking to throw, it's Garbers. He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. It's a draw. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, he had nowhere to go with the ball, guys, and the defense is a nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. He's looking to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Gonna run it. It's James. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that 1st down. This is still the 1st half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCLA!
Sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To the air, it's Gabriel. Finds his big tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Leaves it with the back. The Ducks will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stewart. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Wants to throw. It's Garbers. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Bruins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The fair catch called for and made. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Ncaa would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. Looking to pass. It's Garbers. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. He's looking for a man on second down. Trying to get to him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Back to the air one more time. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon 38, UCLA 27.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's going to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to an interception there. If he had held on, he might have run that one to the house. Instead, it'll be third down. Wide out in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bruins send out the punt unit. And the returner is stopped. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Ducks will punt this one away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Pasadena than you do? A captivating game so far. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Second down now after the sack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return, it's Gilmore. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Garbers. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He can become a star, making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a town to do it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He'll set up to throw. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the counter. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Coming after him. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get-up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking for space. It's James. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. This guy's having a game that feels like half a season for some. He's over 450 yards.
And he is so dialed in with his offensive coordinator and play caller with what they want to do and how they want to attack this defense. It seems like every single snap, he's read the coverage. He knows exactly where to go with the ball.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
That makes the score 40-41. UCLA 35.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Sturdivant. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The incompletion on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lets one fly deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 13 over Oklahoma. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Offense gets set for second down. To the air. It's Gabriel. Quick strike complete. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the stick